We got Lesley back. Woohoo! Roll the intro. We back. Lesley, you're not dead. You're not dead.
Just barely. I'm so sorry. I'm going to
As
cough through
she
this
coughs.
entire thing. I'm so sorry, guys. And let's go Wildcats, EMA, every man a Wildcat. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry.
Sure.
That's when
Sure.
we're recording now. So I'm just you got the purple leggings on. You guys aren't going to see that though.
No, we're
How was
good.
your Christmas?
You know what? Christmas was very eventful. There's always drama, which is great.
Yeah.
There's always good things happening too. Went to like 4 to 6 parties. I am definitely done. I'm going to the Predators game tomorrow night. I'm going to another Blues game Sunday. I'm going to go see Sonic 3 Saturday. So it's going to be packed. I might play some pickleball.
Oh,
Maybe.
very fun. I love
Maybe.
pickleball.
Oh, pickleball is amazing. It's great exercise. Whoever doesn't play pickleball, get on this
it,
train.
people. It's
Get
the
on the train.
best. Yeah, my friend got me into pickleball, and I love it. I might be a little bit too aggressive. It was another thing for me to be like overtly competitive on, but
Right.
super fun. Super fun. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So let's go to just everything that's going on right now, especially when it comes to these 5 people.
Those first two, though, come on. That's most exciting. Bueller.
Well, I just like it for the fact that he's the one that like struck out the last guy, and it was Verdugo. Just saying.
Yes.
I think that was just what kind of popped out at me. I'm gonna be honest.
Chris Sale, striking out Manny Machado. Yeah.
Overpaid, definitely for 1 year, but
I don't really care.
I think he is going to be worth it. I really do think he's going to be worth it.
1 year. And I get me to the blank playoffs. That's all I ask for 2025.
I think he's got a good chance with. I think Bailey is going to be really good with him. This is totally a Bailey type of guy. And then you have Sandoval, who's injured, and who knows when we're going to see him. But I still think it's a good signing for what we're getting, just like Giolito having him here.
Yeah.
I think that's still going to be a good signing. I think overall, Farardo, Adams, Moran's a good lefty. Farardo and Adams are good minor league pieces. I really do like that. I really do like
our projected starting lineup. Definitely something I'm looking forward to working with, right? I mean, that's just
as long as Crawford is not in the starting lineup, I'm totally okay. Put Crawford and Whitlock back in the bullpen. We're good to go. Moran, great left-hander. I really like that one. Farado, I think he's going to be good coming up. Adams, he's going to be good coming up, but keep him down there for now. I think Moran's a great left-handed specialist. I think we're going to get. He's not like amazing, but he's he's something that we can work with Bailey. I really do trust the bullpen coach now. I think that can work on these lefties. So I really like the pieces that are going on with that. But Sandoval and Bueller are definitely the headliners. I think Bueller just brings a lot of cockiness, a lot of he's confident in everything he does. He screamed
his Twitter handle alone was like you knew what you were getting. Like Bueller's day off. Perfect.
Yes.
I mean, for anyone that grew up in that time frame like I did. In fact, my brother, we often joked was Ferris Bueller. So I am like a huge fan of that. When that came across, I was like, yes, let's go. We got this now. Like, this is good. Now I just need a couple, like an outfielder, maybe an infielder. Have my picks. Do you have your picks?
Before we get to that, how are we feeling about Crochet and Chapman, though?
Crochet, over the moon.
Okay, even though we lost Montgomery and Teal, you're still okay with it?
1,000%. 1,000%. I knew.
I think it's gonna be worth it. I think it's gonna be worth
it. I knew early that we were definitely shopping him around because, oh my gosh, My mind has just gone blank.
Hmm.
Said that we were, oh my God, I can't think of his name now to save my life. Anyway, that we were shopping around and we were looking for catchers. And I'm like, what would you need a catcher for?
Yeah.
You have a backup catcher. And then I'm like, oh, because we're shopping him for something. So it was already in my head that he was definitely, kind of on his way out. So I was fine with that. Chapman, I think if, as you and I have talked about, I think if we get 5 years ago Chapman, I think it's going to be phenomenal. I
Yes.
think I can get possibly over his self and just focus on the ball player. Hopefully, that's all we can hope for on that case. I think
Hmm.
um, might take a little bit for that one for me, but I think it's two great additions. Honestly, two great additions. But Crochet, I was that's 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 the one. That's honestly the move that I'd been waiting for.
I think Crochet and plus we have control of his contract. I think we can extend him. He's still young. I don't like that we gave Montgomery and Teal, but I understand why. It's official.
Hmm.
Meyer is definitely safe now.
Yeah,
Anthony is definitely safe. Campbell, those three are untouchable. So as long as you get to keep those guys, I understand the Montgomery and Teal thing. Crochet is going to be a great lefty. We needed a lefty.
yeah,
So Chapman, like I said, if we get a 5 years ago Chapman, I'm okay. Like how he still can reach 100 miles per hour on his fastball, even at his
yes.
age. Don't really like the person, like the player, but just play well, and I will like you. That's pretty much it.
I mean, I think that's what we have to go as the Red Sox Nation. Just focus on the player, not the person.
Yeah,
Which in theory is what we
and no
probably should be
drama,
doing anyway. Like
and
no
no drama,
drama. Don't
no
create
drama.
any drama between now and this time next year. Thanks so much in advance. Because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. Just no. Just go out there and play ball, please. That's all I need. Yeah.
I
Roman
agree.
Anthony, though, what are you thinking about that? On the 10,
No,
I think
he's
Tyler said Roman Anthony extension. What are you feeling about that?
yes. Bring him,
Yes.
keep him, lock him up. You gotta lock
Whatever
him
you
up.
need to do. That's how I was feeling as well.
You
Whatever you
gotta
need to
lock
do,
him up.
just keep him. Keep him.
Shoot, keep Abreu. I mean, keep Abreu, keep Duran, just keep them. I mean, what do we got to lose, in my opinion?
You got to
So,
keep those two for sure.
but if we
Other
do,
players that might be currently on the team, I'm still willing to get rid of, even though that's not going to happen now.
I think Garcia eventually is going to be a great backup as well in the outfield. I, I, st- I'm pumped, but we definitely need one of these guys. Teo, Hernandez, Bregman, and Sanadar linked to the Red Sox. I know there's always links, but
Yeah.
you need one of them. You don't need both of them. You don't need all three of them. You don't even need two of them. You just need one of them, because then you'll
I'd take
under.
two, though. I'd take two.
I don't think that's what we're gonna do though. I think
I don't
we're
think
gonna.
so either, but the first two, Teoscar and yeah, let's go.
To be honest, I think Brigman makes more sense,
1,000%. I mean, I
but
love them
you
both,
can
but
move
like,
Campbell in left field though. If you want to put him up as a every day, you could put him in left or second base. So that's not the issue. The issue is you just got to figure out which one you're going to get, and then you can put Campbell anywhere you want. You put Meyer anywhere you want. So
yeah, but Bregman, that's either one of those two. All three, honestly. If I'm being honest, I'm really not going to be that picky at this point. I mean, we already did more than I ever thought we were going to do. But yeah, I think Bregman to me is the Yente Oscar. But
I mean, mate, shoot, you know what would be really interesting though? Rafaela, I think needs to start though. I really want him to start. So if you
well,
put
he's
him
going to
in left
be he's
field,
going to be MVP according to
yeah,
Cap.
right, right. And Middlebrooks. Didn't Middlebrooks say that, or was it someone else?
I thought it was Pat. I thought it was Papelbon that said it.
That's hilarious.
So it's
Oh,
like
that's right. That's
I
right. That's
love
right.
it.
That's
Like
right. That's
I'm
right.
not mad about it. Like if that can happen, you go, you do that, and let's go. I'm here
If
for it. But
if we get Bregman, Rafaela is going to be in left field competing with um Ref Schneider and Garcia.
yeah,
If we get if we get yeah, if we get Teo or Sanadar, you're definitely competing second baseman is Hamilton, Rafaela, Romy Gonzalez, maybe even Grissom if he can get his shit together. Like there's just a lot of things that could moving pieces that can happen. And
Absolutely. But it's not a bad thing to have either.
right.
Like the movable pieces. I feel
And
like
then
that's something we
Yoshida
haven't had.
though. Yoshida's still a movable piece. Are we going to keep him or is he going to go to the Cardinals or Cubs? That's what I've been hearing lately. That's going to be Cardinals or Cubs. I don't think it's going to be the Cubs. I could see him with the Cardinals because of Heim Bloom, but I mean, that contract I think definitely needs to go, even though I still want Yoshida in my heart. But that
I
contract,
1,000%, but we've talked about that. Whatever
yeah.
gets me to the end goal, and I just don't think Yoshida is
She
it.
she doesn't. She does. Ladies and gentlemen, she just doesn't care. She wants the playoffs. That's it. She doesn't
That's
care
all
what
anybody wants.
happens.
And that's the important thing is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you get to the end goal. Don't fall in love with these people. Just make sure they get you to the right place.
I
So
agree with you. I agree with you. Man,
yeah, I mean
it's
we all love our players, but come on,
yes.
like let's go.
Is there anyone else that you would want if we don't get those players?
That's those are the guys on my list. That's it. That's all I really well, I
I'm still
need, honestly, but like we want. I technically need them, but
I really want Tanner Scott still.
yeah.
I just don't think it's going to happen, but I think that would be really cool. I wanted Luis Castillo, but obviously that's not going to happen now.
Well, I mean, I wanted lots of people, but that wasn't going to happen. But yeah, like Bregman and Teoscar, that is honestly the two I've been like dying for. And if I get one of them, fantastic. If not, we still did. I'm going to see like B minus work for the off season, which is certainly better than like the D minus I was giving them last year. So, and only because I was too nice to actually flunk them for not doing anything at all. Uh, like
But at the
nothing.
end of the day, I think we all understand and know that we're going to end up with Sanadar.
I think, it's not the worst thing though, guys. It's not. I don't think it's the worst thing. I think
I don't
it's still
I don't know.
something.
I
It's
don't know.
something. Um,
Maybe.
yeah,
No.
it's
It's
fine.
bad. No,
Fine. Everything's fine. The room is on fire, but we're all fine.
right-handed bat they're definitely going to get. Definitely expect that. They are going to get a
Yeah.
right-handed bat. But who is it going to be? Like I said, if we end up with him, that's just what's going to happen. And then Berg and Teoscar, I think everyone's going to throw all the money at him, but the Red Sox aren't known for throwing all that money. So,
Well, and that's
uh,
Teoscar as well, because I mean, I remember reading that, last February that Teoscar had said that he was, this close to having a deal with the Red Sox, but they just didn't make a good enough deal. I mean, good for him for even entertaining a talk with them this year. Then, I mean, honestly, because if he screwed me over once, I wouldn't be going back for more. But honestly, I'd be here for it. But I don't know. You don't make a good enough deal the first time, but that again makes me angry because why would you not make a good enough deal last year? There's no reason why you didn't make a good enough deal last year. You could have offered him the moon.
true.
Honestly, you didn't buy anyone else, so
What do you, Leslie? I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Nesson stuff on who's up with like announcing and on field. Like JBJ's there now.
yes, I
You
did
you
hear that.
you don't know what's gonna happen with Yuki though. I don't. It's so weird,
Yeah.
right? I don't. I would love JBJ. I just I just still have a bad taste in my mouth with Yuki when he went to the Yankees. So I just can't.
Oh, I'll never be mad at you for that. I feel like for some reason to me, Johnny Damon was so much worse in that scenario.
Yeah, no,
Um,
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
and it's not that I even have a bad taste now. Like years later, I've forgiven him. It's fine. He did what he needed to do. It's okay. Still won me an 04, so that's all that really mattered. Um, yeah, you.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back.
But I still love you. I still do. I
I
think it's
love you,
always
Yuki.
fun to get the new names in though. Like JBJ would be amazing. Like JBJ would be great. I love having Will on there. I love having Middlebrooks on there.
Yeah.
Lenny DiNardo is
Right.
phenomenal.
And
He's one of my
Lou's
favorite. And
there.
Loomer is
He's gonna get some big offers coming in. JBJ,
like
Will
Loomer
Brooks.
on anything is fantastic. And
Right.
Lenny too, especially Lenny with TC is like one of my favorite things, especially if the Red Sox have been annihilated in a game. At least I have, TC and Lenny to tend to my wounds, I feel like after that. So I love listening to all those guys. A nice rotation would be pretty cool though. I mean, like JBJ would be fantastic. In fact, I heard he was just down in Fort Myers doing some Red Sox stuff. So
I think
be
them
really
talking
interesting.
about all of that, it was what would get fans excited. I still consider JBJ one of my all-time favorite players for the Red Sox.
Yes.
I would
And
love
I
to.
know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if you're a 10 person at all, if you listen to the 10, I mean, I know
Yeah.
I say about it all the time, but JB Jesus. JB Jesus.
JB.
It's just
It's
how he
true.
is. Like
That's
he
true.
was just
That's
so
true.
that outfield alone. Like you wouldn't. I don't. He's not retired, but if you ever should choose to retire, Betty Teddy would also be a nice choice, Benintendi. So
Oh, you would do that? You would do Benintendi? I
Betty
think
Teddy,
so.
absolutely. He's still
Yeah.
one of the top like jersey selling
Yeah,
names,
that's true.
and he hasn't played with us since what 19.
Isn't he still playing baseball?
He is. I said if he should retire, he was with the White Sox though.
Right,
So
right. Last year, yeah.
actually,
Royals, Red
he
Sox.
threw me a ball at the White Sox Royals game. So shout out Betty Teddy. Thanks for that. That made my whole night.
Good
But
Italian kid. Good Italian kid. Good Italian
that's
kid.
right. That's right.
Leslie, any final thoughts
Final thoughts.
on
I mean, oh my gosh. Um, well, we have to do a little promote, let's say, for Fenway Fest.
That's right, Red Sox weekend in Fenway
Red
Fest.
Sox weekend. So January 11th, I think it
That's
is.
right. That's right.
Before they head down to Fort Myers, they're not doing winter weekend per se, no MGM this year. But they're doing it at Fenway, which could be cool,
Hmm.
just one day.
Yeah.
So, and it might promote like a little trip to Boston for me, which I mean, drag me, twist my arm for a trip to Boston in the winter. That sounds amazing. Haven't been yet this winter. But I think it really could be cool. I think it's nice that they're having it at Fenway
Yeah,
as
Fenway
well.
Fest at January 11th. Yeah.
Just for everybody else who doesn't want to drive to Springfield. Um, Not that it's that far, Mass, because nothing is, but
They were talking
could
about two
be.
different things. I'm talking about January 11th, Fenway Fest.
Yeah, yeah. Same thing.
Okay, okay, good. Okay.
Because it used to be winter weekend, and that was in Springfield, Mass, at the MG.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but they're not doing that anymore now. They're just doing the January 11th at Fenway, which I think could be really, do something a little bit different, have some fun with it. So definitely check it out if you're in town, and they're doing some really cool things. It looks like if you are a season ticket holder, I think you do get some perks. Maybe that's what I saw on their website. So check it out. And
Well, we do know Cam Boozer's not going to be there. He was, but now he's not because he got
that's it.
traded to the White Sox.
It worked out well for me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Still
She's so
fine.
bad. She's so bad.
Whatever I'm telling you, 2025, let's make it to the blank playoffs. That's it. That's all I care about.
I do wish I can go. I think this would be awesome. I love stuff like this. I went to the Cardinals winter warm-ups all the time, and it was always a blast. So the fact that you guys are getting a chance to go to that January 11th Fenway Fest 2025, great alumni guys are going to be there. I mean, you got Carlton Fisk, Dwight Evans, Dennis Eckersley, Johnny Gomes, Brock Holt, Fred Lynn, Pedro Martinez, Lou. And
Loomer.
then you got Jared Salter, the Machia, and Jim Rice, David Ortiz, and Bob Montgomery. That's cool.
Yes. And, if anybody follows Surviving Grady on Twitter, he did put the best thing out there about Poppy. Let's just all thank Poppy and, Merry Christmas, Poppy. And he's like, Santa Poppy instead of Santa Claus because he's given us more than anybody else the Red Sox pretty much ever has. So that it brought me great joy to see it because Poppy was in his Santa Claus outfit. It was really cute. Other than that, final thoughts. I mean, just let's make it to the playoffs. Let's do whatever it takes to get there. And I've said it, this whole off season. You can fall in love with whoever you want on the Red Sox. Just don't be upset if they trade them to get you there. And myself included, because I do like several of the players. On the Sox, I'm willing to do whatever because I've already gone through the heartbreak of losing Omar. So nothing will ever hurt as bad as that, honestly, ever. And still got me the ring 104. And that's all that matters.
All that matters. I
mean,
agree.
to a
I
point,
agree. I agree. I
it
agree.
was really painful, guys, from that, that moment until we won the ring of, oh my gosh, we did the biggest mistake of our lives and is it ever going to pay off? But Gold Glovers. What else? What is there else to say? So anyway,
it hasn't worked with Mookie Bet, but it might work with maybe Teoscar eventually or Berkey, maybe.
That's still too soon to talk about losing Mookie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just like to say it's too soon, even for Kike.
Oh my gosh! Right? Like,
I had to.
little
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kike.
I know.
Kike. It's Kike October.
Oh, whatever.
That's the one I need. It's Kike October. The rest of it.
Anything else, Lesley?
No, that's just hope for one more like right-handed bat, and I think we're sitting great. You could not possibly be more happy or content with a starting lineup that we have, considering what we started with last year, where we thought we were going to be, and
for sure,
I think we're really happy with it.
I still think the future's bright. I still think we're not done. I think Fenway Fest is going to be awesome. I still think we're going to make a couple more moves, and even though Breslin freaks me out, I still like the stuff he's doing. I still like. I was a very big last episode. I was a very big skeptic. I did not like overall what he was doing, but then just realizing it, calm down from my emotions and actually analyze everything. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. It's 75%.
See, I would say B-. I'm gonna give him a B- so far.
I'll give him 75% right now.
Just do it in comparison to last year. Your number will go up substantially.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
I mean,
but yeah, it's okay. Hey, in the Red Sox we trust. Everyone have a great new year. We will see you in the new year.
Yes.
But tune in Friday night. Peace.